Hey guys, Super Foxy1 here, welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the title, we're returning with another episode of Piggy and Roblox for Book 2. Long story short, on December 7th, a Christmas-themed chapter/map was released. What's the name of it, you may ask? Well, it's called Distorted Holiday. As you may have noticed, that's the one we're going to be playing for this video. Although before making the bold decision to go into it blindly, I decided to do a little bit of internet research to find some sort of guide that would give an explanation of how to complete this shit from start to end. Instead of winging it and playing it up until we die like we normally do for when it comes to recording a Piggy video, we're actually gonna finish this shit. One way or another. Back to the guide part, apparently not everything is going to be 100% accurate considering the whole situation where different items in game are randomly generated throughout the maps for almost every chapter in both the books each time you go to play them. But surprisingly enough, I actually managed to find something that'll be able to help us out somewhat, mainly just the part for the different obtainable items and keys they're used for, and where to go find them if that's even accurately written out, but either way, it still gives us an idea on what we need to do. Also, instead of playing this shit solo with my cousin like what's normally planned for when it comes to this little mini-series, I'm gonna be playing with some complete strangers in a public server, almost like how it was when I first started playing this. So, with that, reading what's been listed, it says here, follow the instructions listed below to successfully make your way out of the Distorted Holiday map and reach the ending. Leave the cabin and approach the area surrounded by large snow blocks. In the snowy area, you will find 3 snowballs. Pick them up one by one and place them in the designated spot close to one of the walls to create a gigantic snowball. Push the massive snowball towards the large icicle to break them, revealing a trap door. This door requires the blue key, which will be important later. Exit the icy arena and pick up the hammer from the park bench. Alternatively, you will find it on a bench right outside the cabin you spawned in. Upon exiting the main cabin, turn left and skirt around the structure to find small, boarded up cabins. The boards can be broken with the hammer, giving you access to the orange key. This can be used to open the locked box in the main cabin. Pick up the green key from the cabin adjacent to the one with the orange key, return to the building next to the main cabin, and unlock the green lock with it, granting you access to the blue key. Pick up the ladder located on a park bench directly in front of the primary cabin and go back inside. Place it in the designated spot and pick up the red key. Leave the cabin and enter the barn using the red key. Go upstairs and obtain the shears. This tool is used in the maze area to cut a path through the weeds. Close to the small cabin is a maze, or the maze, the entrance to which is blocked by the aforementioned weeds. Use the shears to cut a path through them and reveal the small twisting path. Collect a shovel and use it on a snow pile outside for the purple key. Go to the barn and unlock the safe with the purple lock to find the black key. Make your way to the dilapidated building next to the maze and unlock the black lock. Unlock the trapdoor in the icy arena to find the first torch inside. Return to the area with the blue key and cross over to the other side. Fetch the yellow key and trace your steps back to the barn to find a yellow chest which contains the second torch. You can find the third torch inside the maze close to the shovel. Go back into the ruined building. With one of the torches, you can set it alight using the blue fire, which can harm the monster prowling the arena. The goal is to light all 3 torches on fire, granting you a safe path to the exit. Do so, and you will receive the ending. With that, the Distorted Holiday chapter comes to an end. As a reward, you will receive the Sam alternate skin for completing the map. Am I going to be able to remember all of this upon entering the game? Definitely not. But I'm sure we'll be able to pick up on a few things as we navigate around. Shouldn't be too hard. For any of you who didn't know who this Sam guy is that's being referred to, it's this chapter's default bot character. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, he's actually pretty scary looking for a Piggy character. I mean, just look at this guy, he's freaking huge! I mean, come on. stitching all up and down his tan shaded brown body, a torn open stomach filled with presents, peppermint candy, and even a piggy-shaped gingerbread cookie, stuffing poking out of different parts of his body, candy canes attached to his head and arms, and colored lights wrapped around his neck like some kind of chain. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's supposed to be an old, worn-down plushie of a shoebill stork with soulless eyes that somehow got brought to life through the form of some kind of haunting going on. But of course, with him being as scary as he is, that doesn't mean dodging and weaving will be all that hard. If there's ever a time a player gets spotted out and chased down by this guy, I'm pretty sure all that's needing to be done to get him off your tail is to run away and jump while doing so. By the time you make a far enough distance away from him, he'll likely get bored and go about wandering the map up until someone else crosses his path. As we go through this, I'm obviously not going to be able to pick up every single item considering there's other people who are going to be playing alongside my goofy ass, but that just means less work on my hands and a whole lot of clueless running around until we can manage to escape. Once I entered a random lobby, I noticed there weren't very many active players at the moment, but for the few who were, I asked in the Roblox chat if any one of them would like to participate in playing through this chapter, and I only got one response, and that was from a girl called Lil Y. She agreed to it, but then came the big question that had us both sitting in the voting section waiting for the game to start.
Super Foxy?
Yeah?
Can you help me beat these?
I genuinely didn't know how to respond at first, but since I read through the little guide before I started even playing in the first place, I thought, why not give it a shot? So, I agreed to it. I can try. Fortunately for us, someone else by the user of Anthony36986 had joined our game, meaning we didn't have to do everything by ourselves from that point on. He didn't really speak much in terms of gameplay and helping to figure out what to do, but something tells me he kinda already knew what to do in the first place. As for Lil Y, I couldn't just leave her hanging, so I did what I thought was best. Instead of explaining to her everything we needed to do, I kept it short and sweet and brought up the whole idea of what we're supposed to do while we waited for the game to load, which then led to the opening cutscene to play out. You know what, let's just quit with the jabberjaw and get on to the gameplay part. I'm not going to be talking through this, and the only reason why is so I could focus on the gameplay and, avoiding getting attacked by the bot and then, losing the game, having to restart all the way from the beginning, because who the fuck wants to do that? The only time I'm going to be talking, though, is when I'm reading through the Roblox typing chat thing, and also when there are captions that pop up on the screen, for cutscenes and, just in general, whatnot, stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get on with that. We gotta set the bot on fire. Blue fire. Okay. Torch.
All right.
What did they do to this place? Looks nothing like what I fell asleep to. Ladder goes in house. For red key, barn.
Relax, Super Foxy 10222222. It's just us.
What just happened?
We found this weird looking thing in the cabin outside and thought it'd be funny to put it on you. Before you get mad, you should know it was Z's idea.
I don't believe that. We're sorry, Super Foxy 10222222. We didn't mean for it to lead to all this. It's all good, guys. Just please go back to bed. That wasn't something I expected. This entire chapter was not only a distortion of reality, but it turned out to be nothing more than an experience through a virtual reality headset? Pfft, plot twist of the century, am I right? Well, now that we're done with this, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment down below some video ideas, and subscribe for more content just like this. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay tuned for that. Bye!